I quit my high-paying job in the tech industry and moved to Montana to pursue my dream of starting my own whiskey distillery. Just around $25,000 to my name and a few pieces of equipment I brought with me. We're starting from scratch. Will our whiskey distillery be successful? We'll find out. This is Whiskey RP. Looking good, looking good. Just got to get these topped. Oh my, this is going to be quite the day. Yeah, this field is huge. Regrets. Oh my. Hopefully we can get this done today. Working on getting the headland done here, and I think I'm going to call up the dealership and see if they have any connections to be able to lease a sugar beet harvester, because I think the investment would be worth it to get this done quicker, and we can still, get the other field planted this month and possibly cut the grass as well, get a little more silage in. The grass is definitely ready. We could have done that last month, but yeah. Let me give them a call and find out. Well, it has arrived. They dropped it off for us, so we're gonna get this out of the way, and I think we'll have to get the trailer ready. Wonder if we're gonna regret not leasing anything for that. Yeah, let's get this bad boy going. This is a huge piece of equipment. Getting it for $20,000 seems like a steal, but it's definitely gonna speed up time. This is, it cost us $500,000 to buy this thing ourselves almost. So unfold this, get it ready. So it does look like it holds a good amount, so we don't necessarily need to follow it with the trailer, but it might be a good idea long term. But let's, I'll keep you updated on how this goes. Let's see if this trailer is gonna work. It's not gonna hold a ton. Let's get over just a little bit more. We're losing a little bit. So yeah, every couple rows, I guess we'll have to empty this out. So a little better than I thought it was going to be, but I wanted to get the production up and running, so I definitely want to get this first load all filled up, get up to 12,000 liters here, and we will head on over to the sugar plant. And by the time we get back, we'll probably have to do another load. It's going to be a busy morning, or afternoon already at this point. Nice to see the yeast factory get some of this sugar produced, and it'll be before we know it. We'll be ready for that. Well, the employees are very happy at the sugar mill that they get to start working again. So we had to give them a couple months off, but now they're back at it. And hopefully this is definitely going to be enough to carry us through a year. Probably more than twice what we had last time. Let's go back, get another load, rinse and repeat. We're just inspecting the field. It looks like we missed a row here and a little bit down there, so we'll get that taken care of. We also ran out of room in the sugar mill. As you notice, our balance is a little higher than it was earlier, and that's because we had to sell some of these sugar beets because we ran out of room. So there's nowhere to put them, so we sold them. We've made about 70, I think it's about 75,000 so far off of it. A little bit left in the trailer over there, and then we'll find out where we're at. What an amazing machine. I wish we could afford just to buy this, but with how good our harvest was this year, we might not need to plant any more sugar beets. We're going to evaluate that. We're going to do a little bit of math with the manager at the sugar mill and see how long the product that we have is going to last, and that'll be our decision maker on if we need to plant any more sugar beets. Let's see, we get this lined up here, right? Oh, it is out. There we go, getting the last bit there. So we're gonna return the sugar beet harvester. Like I said, I definitely wish we could own one of these, but we'll take it back to the dealership and they'll clean it on up for us and probably charge us a little bit more. I need to talk to them. It took us a little bit longer than it was supposed to. So yeah, let's go find out what the damage is there before we sell the last bit of our sugar beets. All right, just got done talking to them. With the wear and tear and the extra hours we put on it, it was 10,562. We're sitting at 245 right now. Let's see, we're gonna do a nice little jog back to the farm and sell the rest of those sugar beets. Ooh, Frogger. All right, let's see what we get for 9,800 liters of sugar beets. $7,600. We're at $250,000. I think we're gonna take our time and wait till June to make decisions on what we're gonna do with the money. That's when the payments due. We'll decide at that point if we want to pay it off or buy more equipment to help speed up our progress and help the growing farm. There's some implements I'd like to upgrade, so I'm gonna take some time to think through that before we make that decision. But since it's about 5 o'clock already, we need to rush home, and I think I want to focus on getting the field planted that we harvested last month. Well, we just placed a big order for seeds. We're gonna get this filled up, and since we don't have to cultivate with this seeder, we can go right to the field. We're gonna mix things up here. We're gonna go with oats this time around, and we're not gonna sell them. We're gonna hold on to them because I think there might be something we can do with those later on. Yeah, going in good, very nice. Man, this tractor needs cleaned. So let's bust this out, and this is a nice way to end the month. We'll get some sleep. We'll work on probably the grapes and the big field next month. I don't believe the barley will be ready yet. That's probably going to be more like June. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, getting a lot more busy around the farm. Well, it seems like we're just going to run out of seed to finish this field. Come on, you can do it. 7 liters, you can do it. We can get to the end. Come on. Unbelievable. With 2 liters of seed left. Let's raise that up. Field's looking real nice. Time for supper and some relaxation in the camper. Well, good morning there. We're going to get started by fertilizing the oat field that we just planted last night. So we got a little bit of weeds growing. We probably want to take care of that as well. Let's go ahead and get this fertilizer laid down first, and then we can move on. We're getting an early start this morning because we got a lot to do. Let's get this fertilizer taken care of and then some weeding. Well, one task done for the morning. That was really quick. This spreader has a nice width on it, so it doesn't take too much time to get that done. Let's go get the weeder and we'll see what we can do and see if it's gonna help us out or if we're gonna have to spray herbicide. Let's see. Beautiful. Look at how nice those oats are coming in with all those weeds getting pulled. This is definitely going to do the trick. Let's go ahead and be patient. That's why we got up so early. We'll get this done, and then we can finally move on to the big field. Maybe do some work on the grapes as well. Last little spot, this little implement, this hoe, is definitely helping out keeping the chemicals off the farm. We want to avoid the herbicide as much as possible, so that's definitely looking nice. Let's admire our work here. Yes. Oats are going to come in handy. Probably have to buy more lime, but we're going to go ahead and get started on this field here. The big boy. They all need lime, but we wanted to place them down before we plant. So it was the best idea that I thought, based on my research, to get the lime spread now. Then we can plant on top of it, and it'll mix it into the soil real nice when we use the seeder. Yeah, just keeping it busy on this May morning. Looking pretty good. There's a couple sections we missed, but since we're driving by this one, we might as well clean it up. We'll go get the seeder ready. I think we're gonna do barley in this field. We need to start stockpiling the barley for the whiskey production, so this big field is definitely gonna be planted with barley. Went ahead and hired one of Isaac's old workers to take care of the planting for us. Now that we have a little bit of extra cash, we can afford to do that. We'll pay them at the end of the day. We'll sort out that bill with them. Probably about $500-600 for this field. But we're going to take a nice little stroll to the dealership because we want to spend a little bit of money. Yeah, I'll show you when we get there. Oh, I just see they took the $63,000 out of our account. We took a risk here. We decided that we wanted to invest in the farm, and this is going to help us get work around the vineyard done a lot quicker, especially as we expand it. We got this Landini fully upgraded. Let's go ahead and get that home, see how this drives. Nice cab, look at this. Oh yeah, very skinny tractor that'll definitely help with the vineyard and fitting in between all the vines. Can't wait. We're gonna go get the mulcher and the cultivator all set up, and I believe we can do both of those at the same time. We're just gonna have to. This traffic's not ending. There we go. There's a nice break in traffic. Let our worker go. Very nice. We'll have to keep an eye on them, make sure they don't run out of seeds here soon. All right, let's head over. We got the mulcher in the front and the cultivator in the back. In theory, we should be able to do both of these jobs at the same time. I hope this tractor has enough power for that. Go ahead and head this way so we can check on our worker. Looks like they're still plugging along nice. Get as close as we can here. Go ahead and lower that. Get that turned on. Lower that. Sounds like it's working. Listen to that. All right, let's take a little peek here. Yeah, that's doing it. So, 4 or 5 miles an hour. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we're getting 2 things done at once. It should save us time in the end. And then we'll just have to fertilize here this month and next. And these grapes will be, we're just waiting for them to ripen. and grow. We are all done. We just topped off the seeds for the worker there. They're doing a great job, great progress. We might have to clean some of that up ourselves afterwards, but that's all right. An extra hand around the farm is not going to bother me. It's just a little bit of cash, and we've got it right now, so all set. But now we have the Landini over there prepared to fertilize the vines. That's new setup with it's going really good. I do not regret buying it. We've seemed to recover really well from the theft of our grapes, so fingers crossed security system comes in soon. We got to save some money on that. I've been working with that contract company. We're gonna get some extra lights around here, and those lights are gonna have cameras attached to them, and I'll have a nice little system to be able to review anything that happens on the farm while I'm away, which is real nice. Go ahead and put this away, and then we'll get in the Landini and get some fertilizing done. So we go in the middle. Yeah, this is so much better. The John Deere was definitely a good purchase, and we will continue to use that, but it was a little wide for the job that we're trying to get done here, and we'll see how this goes. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like about 10 miles an hour we'll be able to do this very quick job with the Landini. We're not worried about running into the vines, keeping our product safe here. Definitely happy with that purchase. Another job done. That was real quick. Very, very happy with this purchase. Well, as we start to mow here, just taking care of some chores, I thought I'd say thanks for hanging out at this episode. As always, if you haven't hit that like or subscribe button, do me a favor, hit that now. It helps out the channel a ton. Give me some feedback on this series. Let me know if you're liking it, things I should change. I'm Socks Way Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.